Fuck out of here.
Crazy. Hey, don't act like you weren't got them in that big out there singing their songs and shit. Fucking Murphy Lee. Hell yeah. Man, ain't probably use that mirror. You right with a Nelly Band-Aid and shit.
Line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It ain't about. Hey, I probably can't tell you either, but I'm just saying the features.
Laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
don't do him like that, Bryce. Mar, who?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down, Redskins.
Yeah, that shit lagged at the bottom.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Now look at you, boy.
Gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might
I
have been a
sport my
hole for
beeper on my boots.
second.
That's why I be your buzz when a kid.
Fast.
On play action, they'll throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
I swear to God, that this nigga don't drop this fucking ball.
Incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking
How
for
many times we got hit this nigga, man?
Break.
Damn.
Almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Adele, mama, Hey, I know he was down there bumping that shit.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Hey, I swear to
God. 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow it up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They're trying to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for loss last week, now 1 here in the 1st quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
I'm on fire.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. Wiggles free. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Chase came off that shit right away.
Nah, ain't no fucking pass interference. That Ed Reed over there. Stop playing. You better play the percentages.
Ready.
Yeah, you better not be talking about DC here, man. Hey, hit a focusing over here. What you talking about? Hey, he got that focus on.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Man. I swear to God, you got to block that.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They're set up to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
You got to choose.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Sir, sit in it.
Check 37. General West. Mike 51. Hey, Jet, ready?
On first down, Holiday. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Bang, 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 bang. Pilot, 64, weak. Right up.
2nd and 4. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
6-6, pull it high. Slam. Hey, box drop. Let's go, D.
Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51.
All day, baby, all day. 51 to Mike, boy, 51. Yo,
Damn,
go,
they grab
go.
much. That's 2 days in a row. Shit.
Hey, Delta.
I got 3 losses, too.
I'm coming, baby, I'm coming. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
All this shit, God, man.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
You got to drop that.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Set, ready? 30 base. Go. Mike 51. I'm coming for you, son. Go. Mike 51. Hey, Alpha.
Watch the run. Go, Mike 51.
Shoot.
He'll drop to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff looking right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Here we go. Bravo. 70, Indy.
Come on, boys, come on. Check four.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Man, you got to fumble that shit.
There's a lot of singing going on around here.
Damn, I forgot that shot that turned over.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
He'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And it's taken in at the 9. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
Here we go. 50, play. Hey, exit.
51's the mark. 51's the mark. Nice game. 51's the mark. 51's the mark.
Bomb over there. Come on, Jumbo. Come on.
51, Mike, 51. We on the ball. We on now.
Come on, Jumbo.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Rush in. 61. Match box. Right.
I got it. They should have.
7.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Come on.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there.
Y'all playing again?
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Double.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. No, check that. Check that. Like 52 right here.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Yo, 52, Mike 52. I'm coming.
2nd and 6. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Right, what kind of action going on in here?
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
That's the way you get up out that shit.
Brings up
No,
4th.
that's the way you get up out that
Here's
shit,
J.K. Scott now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Yeah.
This is brought in at the 21.
Hey, listen,
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Shit. Bryce Ball. Mama. Hey, shit, he on the team for a reason.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone. Athletes are seeking that. Okay? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Reserve. Listen, Gorman and Chase.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Hit him. Reserve.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I
know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Brown. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Black play cover 4 right now.
Here on 1st down. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad.
One more to the cream.
This half has been there.
Oh, no.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Hey, Rashawn, starting off the game,
they
bro.
run up and send this one away.
Rashawn starting the game, bro. He's starting the game.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Listen, bro.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will
This like
cost him
Shaq
10
and Kobe
yards
over
as he's
here.
down at the
Now, I
15.
mean, you have Shaq doing the game a little bit with a sprinkler Kobe, but when you need that closer,
get it back to the
you know what I
20-yard
mean?
line on a kickoff return,
Why the
that's a
closer?
disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they
Hey,
give them full
Mark,
shoulders,
like
let them
your-
bring it out and try to be
Mark like your
aggressive.
MJ.
Almost what we call the
He's-
green light, red light
I
there.
said
Green light
exactly what I
means
said.
go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
That shit crazy.
He's going to air one out.
That shit hard as hell.
The battle for it, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, team 6.
What?
Team 6.
I don't know. I got the best flow here now. I don't know nothing about that.
Ooh, here's 2nd and 8.
You don't even run the ball, man. Shouldn't have run it back
Tackled
over here,
inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And shoot off.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Damn. Swarming like
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He got like 15 running backs.
SOS. 5.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Oh, hold it.
I'm getting hungry
Take it.
now. Fuck this.
Hold it.
You didn't even
We'll take
say
it.
Nigga told me can you play in 10 minutes? It's been like 45 minutes.
We'll take it.
Oh,
Thank you, hitter.
ooh, there he is. Sorry about that, DC hitter. Sorry
Hold
about that, hitter. I had to remind you. And he just scored with him. Oh, he got a call back?
Yeah, hold it.
Oh, fuck.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Get set.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Oh, man. I swear to God, I know you got like 3-5 plays.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
3-5.
We got 4.
Hey.
3-5 plays, man. 3 to 5 plays, offensive plays.
Hey, Charlie.
Man. He done committed a 5 attempts.
This nigga got 3 plays. He talking about how many plays I got. This shit kills me.
First off,
And they're going to have another
I got
first
plays
down
with
here as the tackle's made at the
I
Redskins
got plays
26.
with Lamar
Now a
Jackson. I got
timeout.
so many design quarterbacks.
7 seconds left in the first half.
You run 3 plays, boom. This play right here don't work. You gonna go right back to the Marmar play.
You know what? It'll be stupid for me not to, but you can't stop it.
This quarterback now
Why wouldn't I?
closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's
Hey,
1st and 10.
You having 3 plays. I ain't tripping on that. You know what I mean?
I got
Bryce! Wait. Come on. Come
They'll
on,
drop
Bryce.
the throw.
Come on. 2 rushes, 69 yards.
And he'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
So you ain't no game time,
In for the score. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff.
Damn!
Give up a big play right before the half
get up out of the
ends.
two, you know what I mean?
He got up out of there.
Let me take it in the end zone.
He got up out of there. And head of Houston and all that. Take that.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Hey, listen.
Oh, my
That shit
God.
sound good. Bryce, though. That Bryce Young. Marmar who? Hey, what I told you, cute. Marmar luxury. I don't need him.
Oh, he can't do that. He's going to lose.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to hold on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
Oh,
offensive
shit!
staff
Oh,
spent the entire time just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups.
I see
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
I see today is National Goddamn DC Dick Ride Day.
Defensively.
Shit.
Right back to Brown.
That's
They'll
it,
bring it
man.
up here to right at the
Hey, he got
40-yard
National
line.
Day, dog.
7 yards there and a first down.
DC Dick
They're trying
Ride
to show
Day.
you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away.
Listen,
Don't
dog,
stay.
hey,
And
that
that's
shit that make
probably
me
good
go on. Hey,
philosophy at
listen.
this point. Going to make that defense stand
Listen,
up and
oh my
stop
God,
them.
Dick Ride DC, man. Hey, he might need it, dog.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
When no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Sending it.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hit him.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Okay. He's gonna mess around. Come on, man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
I'm ready to play him right now.
51 the mic, boy, 51. Hey, tight down. Tight.
You're out.
I'm ready to play him right now.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first.
He want to run the ball.
But at least it's fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And like, hey, go get out of here, man. Go get out of here, bro. Get out of the game. Now number 31-16. Still got a chance. Come on, Craig. Get him, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Get him, Craig.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
That 6'8" butt ass.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Watch the ship.
Nah, that's my favorite.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And some room to run now. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point safely through, and the lead will swell by one more. So
send it at every play. Send it at every play. Let's go.
And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
What happened to his running back? What the hell?
Check three.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Sending it.
Break. 51 to Mike. Recon, 132 fighter. Check 26, check 26. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. A very solid gain of 27.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Let's
go now. 18 Gator.
They're going to walk in the park.
Now.
McFarland, he's out of there.
Not my. I told you to trade the nigga.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Ready, set.
Ass nigga. 6'8", that nigga ass.
Just like this. When raindrops will fall. Don't try to change it now.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL,
right here. Go to the back.
and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Sue.
Make it don't work. See? Make it don't work.
Nigga, too.
51, Mike.
Oh, yeah, we hitting that nigga. Oh, muscle cramp. That nigga don't want to come back in the game. Muscle cramp. Yeah, right.
Hey, box drop.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come
Trying
again.
to bottom. We'll go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind the
Hey, man. Oh, that man does the wrong nigga. That man does the wrong nigga.
20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
Get around him.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Get that bumpy ass Burt Hook. He's bumping him all the way downfield. Man, let me get that. Cover 3 cloud, huh? Nah, nigga. Cover 3 cloud, something new. See? I watch you run on these niggas.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what I think that
factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A Redskin 1st down, the pickup 15 yards.
Here we go. Hey, Henry, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Rice.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body.
What's that about? What's that about, man? We ain't set.
Heads low.
What's that about? He's going one way. Here it is.
From the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And an alley to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far. How we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
I think it's so sad. I got chased in front all game. So sad.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go. No, come on, man. I'm kneeling that. The fuck? Don't look back at me. You got to be at a certain.
Come on, set.
Cut my transpire.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Switch it, switch it, switch it. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Showing it. Now.
On second down now. Holiday. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
That one a first down pickup of 8. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. 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 General West. Hey, Delta. Mike 51. Mike 51. 5.
Second and 13.
Let's go,
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a gain of 6. And they're going to face a third down. The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready? Pilot, 64. Weak. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Yep. They're scared. Go, go.
Come on. Let it go. Let it go.
Now back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
No. Trying to get Reese to play in loyal. He ain't flying to me either.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So he remains perfect. 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Back to the air on second down. Daniels. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Hey, man, that's the first time in the league 2 quarterbacks on the same team on the MVP list.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Damn.
Here we
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. 6-6. Pull it high. Get that quarterback. Chance. Under crunch. Kill. 61, matchbox, light, hey, Alpha.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed.
And that's caught inside the 30. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We still got Mike on the schedule, so we can run for the 400
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with a minute 7
60 or 70 points on Mike and have 400 rushing with guaranteed.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Despite being 0 for 4 converting these so far, I guess you're going to say 5th time's the charm. They're going again on 4th down. On 4th down, Daniels. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On 4th down, Daniels into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, Over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, baby, Ray.
Keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, beat me to it because I didn't have
and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I didn't have a linebacker that was worthy of Ray Lewis, so I don't fuck around like that. Okay.
It sometimes happens like that, though.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Check 99.
Running right, here's Brown. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Jeez.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
You're not even that
for
good,
Charles
bro.
Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Promise you that. Promise you. Yeah, you still scored 50 fucking points. Yeah, you need to send me, Calvin. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Shit. Calvin! 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 You old, bro. You don't like no 28 years old. No idea. Damn, we're already week 11? Shit. It's pretty crazy. We're gonna be in playoffs by like in like a week and a half probably. Yeah, probably. That shit's crazy. I just want a game. Everybody ducking me. Yo, Boo, it's time to start up another league, bro. Start it up, bro. People be ducking and shit.
Yeah, I got it, man.
Yo, folk. Jungle and Big Belly are in there now too.
Right now we got 12. Gator fan just joined too. He just sent me a message.
So you get to pick. You gotta pick a team, or you just pick any team.
You gotta whoever home, you have to you'll hit random, right? So if your team is an 80 overall, the away team got to get within 3 points of your team. So let's say if your team is 80, and then Nano, you play against Nano, and then Nano get the Ravens, which is the 87. You can't play with them.
So is this a survivor doing like one game you win, one game you lose, you done?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you got to get within 3 points on the up or down. So like I said, if you got 80, if your team is 80, Nano got to get an 83 or a 77 team. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to wait till Ant send me that money. Everybody else pretty much paid. I'm waiting on Gator fan to pay. Now you know the Super Bowl winner gonna get the majority, so we'll have 12. So I'm thinking. Yeah, whoever won the tournament. Yeah, whoever won the tournament. But I wanna get a damn whoever the runner up something too, a little something.
Maybe you should give the runner up like $10 or something. $20 or something.
I think we're gonna have 12 players, so.
All times 10 to $120.
Yeah.
So like maybe I don't know.
Much. Jersey was supposed to, him and D Nice was supposed to goddamn join, but shit. Nah, not really, man. Not really.
Hit a hopped right off. Damn.
I don't know what the fuck. Oh, that nigga know he wasn't about to beat me. Just hit him talking to my shit, dog. Then I be taking out for him, so you know I had to. And start that ride. She's unbecoming.
This rattled.
Yeah, catch that nigga. That nigga's goddamn. That nigga ball. Shit, that nigga Watt got picks though. I can tell you, yeah, that nigga Chase. You ain't fucking with Watt, dog. Dialine don't do
He
enough.
coming for your ass, boy.
Dialine don't do enough. I swear you don't. That motherfucker straight computer love with Dialine.
Dylan. Nah, he ain't no computer love.
Crazy as hell. Don't be dick riding that now, no shit. Enough that shit going on. Like, shit,
Exactly.
try to see if y'all the same niggas that I got down shit grew up on the game with. Like, shit, nigga, shit different now. Never seen them dick riding before. Hey, get off my boy hitter.
No dick riding going on here, bro. Getting fucked up.
Just making sure you know, Nano. Never be too sure, you know.
Fucked up, bro. No dick riding.
I'm gonna take your word for it. The fuck my pen went.
Alright, so basically we're 6-4 going into the Cardinals game. Because I think Hoodie's not gonna play.
Oh. Do you lose to the Cardinals already?
Yep, because it was leggy ass internet. So now this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna schedule the game. I'm gonna be like, I'm available at 9:30 Eastern PM.
Listen, dog. At some point in time, bro, y'all gotta stop blaming it on the lag, dog.
Bruh,
At some point in time.
Dude, stop it, man. I would have blown him the fuck out.
That's cool. I'm just saying, at some point in
The
time, you
lag
gotta.
was bullshit, bro. Dude, my guy was going straight to the corner, bro. The hell?
At some point in time, bro, you gotta stop blaming the lag, bro. You gotta switch up how you playing. That means you can't play the way you gonna have to run the fuck out the ball and play defense.
I did run the ball. My guy wasn't getting sticky, bro. My guy kept going to the sideline and shit, like.
Yeah. Shit, who at the top?
No homo.
I'm gonna jot down names like tomorrow. I don't know if I can get everybody to go ahead and pay. Shit, I go ahead and pick that shit right tonight and do that shit. So I'm gonna do that shit on YouTube broadcast. Well, I'm gonna draw the names and shit in front of everybody so nobody don't be on no bullshit. You know, think I'm on bullshit. You know what I mean? Tap the names, put them in a hat, and then pretty much the first 4 names. No, how many is it? So it'll be 6. The first 6 names that I pull, that's gonna be who's home. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put their name down there. Everybody else to come after that, that's the away opponent. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, that shit right here really like Jungle, like all that bullshit. That nigga, that shit crazy. Cause you gonna be evenly matched. You know what I mean? All that bullshit nigga be doing. Yeah, I already know what nigga be talking. Oh yeah, Boom gonna lose in the first round. He ain't got Mar. Shit, the defense still here though. I thought you gonna fuck around and go up against this nigga named Hershey Bear 83. He probably would.
Who am I gonna go up against? Yeah, give me easy game first round too, bro. Fuck out of here.
Jungle.
Like,
man, let me see. For real,
that my first win. Yo, folks, that my first win, bro. I ain't fucking around with fucking.
Shit, niggas already playing this. McCoy, see how? I know that ain't one.
McCoy's gonna force win McCoy. Sion's already like 1-9. Fuck. No, he didn't. I hit that shit.
What you mean you hit it?
Don't worry about it.
You down commissioner shit? Damn. You know?
Five,
Coming up
like 5
coming up in
minutes.
the world. That boy Nano
Like
coming up in the
5
world.
minutes.
How much OJ you had?
A lot.
Of course you did.
A lot, dog.
OJ.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Gator fan. Gator fan.
Oh, and Gator fans in this shit. It's basically like our squad versus their squad.
Yeah, some randoms. I tried to get Q to join, man. Oh, what?
Who you got? You got Annex booth?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a game. That's a mic on game right there.
I might stay on.
Shit. Yo, Ed swears he's gonna blow up the fuck up.
I got that off.
Ed swears he's gonna blow up the fuck out.
Why?
He just swears on it. He's like, yo, I'm gonna blow Boo the fuck out. I can't wait until we call. He told me that yesterday.
Hey, man,
Like, damn, bro.
He want revenge for DC Hitter, dog. His butt buddy.
Oh god.
Hold on real quick, man. DJ need my attention. What's up, man?
Hey, you heard this shit, fuck? No wonder he can't fucking, what's it called? No wonder he can't run the ball. He is fucking rookie playing lineman. I learned that the hard way. Come on! Damn, he getting killed. I'm going practice mode.
Yeah, we got our 12. So shit, Jersey have to get into the next tournament or something.
I'm going practice mode. I'm just getting murdered.
Not practice mode.
Yeah, bro, I'm not watching that shit. I'm just getting fucking killed.
No, I'm done editing. I just gotta download the shit. That shit will take forever to download these.
Did you fix the broadcast shit, Boone, or no?
Shit still was like when I put the broadcast on the program, that shit was lagging. So so I gotta see what's up with that shit. I think it's because I be having my game and shit on too at the same time.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, how are you gonna play and stream at the same time? That's like, I don't know if he was like, he must have not been lagging, or else he wouldn't have done it. That other guy.
Nah, so he wasn't playing the streaming. He was just commentating.
Oh, so he wasn't playing.
Okay. Yeah, no, he wasn't playing. So yeah, we got dude named Juice VR, Honcho 4, we got me, Hershey Bear, Ant, Cat Falk, Nano, Bigger Belly, Jungle, there's other new dude, CRS, and Gator Fan. Let's leave with the gun. Let's see down slow. Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Stop. That's low. I let one go. 5, 4, 3,
You said what? Still like playing football, don't you? Now or back there? He got him. Wait, what game is that? Remember that morning I taught you that move, man. I taught you that move that morning in the driveway. You did that shit all day.
5, 4, 3, 2,
You fake inside, then go outside. Like you did it on this drive right here. Watch this shit. Oh, you did it right here. Like right now, you about to do it. Ooh, got him. Ooh, got him. Did it right here. Ooh, got him. Next car. Yeah. I know you'll find somebody to play with, man. You gotta. I don't know, but we can't play on the football team that ain't got no other good players though. For real, you can't be fucking doing everything. I swear. Yeah. That shit was hard as hell though. Yes. That shit was hard as hell. You a beast. You a beast. You still a beast.
Five, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Stop.
You rough as shit though. So you rough. You gotta get you to break down. You gotta break down more.
Wait, did they win?
No, we won. I don't think I put a game on here that we didn't win. I tried to that playoff. Dang, that's what I'm missing. That playoff game. Damn. I gotta find that shit because I don't even wanna upload this video because it ain't all of it. That's the thing that we missing. Nigga couldn't hook it up. No, I ain't hooked. No. That's the video. Killing the Chargers. Chargers.
Practice mode time. What you doing, Falls on 2K?